Wow. Just wow. Have you ever stepped off a ferry and felt like you've entered a completely different world? That was me, arriving in Macau. The air buzzed with energy, like Las Vegas and Lisbon had a baby that grew up speaking Cantonese. I had $600 for my entire adventure in Asia's casino paradise. Some come for the high roller tables. I came for the real jackpot food, culture, and people. My mission experienced Macau's wealth on a not-so-wealthy budget. Could I eat like a king, explore like a local, and soak in the beauty without breaking the bank? The skyline was already dazzling. Giant golden pineapples, glowing lotus flowers. This wasn't just about saving money, it was about discovering the soul of a place. Every pataka was going to be an adventure. Where would I sleep? What would I eat? How would I get from Cotai Strip to the Old Town? These weren't problems, they were the fun. You don't just see a city, you become part of its rhythm. The lights of the casinos were calling, but so were the smells from the food stalls. With my budget set and my stomach rumbling, I took my first steps into Macau. My bet was on Macau itself, and I was ready to win big. Where do you sleep in a city of billion-dollar hotels on a budget? You get smart. I found a $30 a night guest house in Taipa Village, clean, simple, and run by a friendly owner who mapped out his favorite noodle shops. My palace was a cozy home base, and the money I saved went straight to food. Getting around? Macau's free casino shuttle buses are a traveler's secret weapon. You don't have to gamble, just hop on and enjoy a free tour of the city's wildest architecture. But the real magic is on foot. Macau's historic center is a UNESCO site best explored by wandering. I'd get lost in cobblestone streets, discovering gardens, churches, and hidden shops. For longer trips, public buses cost less than $1 and show you the real Macau. From Cotai's glitter to quiet neighborhoods, the bus was my moving picture show. It's the best way to feel like a local, even if just for a 20-minute ride. The casinos are jaw-dropping, giant golden lotus flowers, Venetian canals, and a half-scale Eiffel Tower. I didn't gamble, but just walking through was surreal. But Macau's real heart? Its history. The ruins of St. Paul's, just a church facade, but breathtaking, layered with centuries of East meets West stories. I spent an hour there, soaking in the atmosphere and imagining the past. Then, the Ama Temple, the city's oldest, built into a hillside, thick with incense and devotion. Families prayed, incense curled, and peace reigned, a world away from the casino buzz. This is Macau's spiritual side, quiet and profound. When night falls, the city transforms. Cotai's casino lights shimmer on the water, bridges glow, and the Wind Palace fountain dances to music. It's pure spectacle, and it's free. Sometimes the most dazzling experiences don't cost a thing, you just have to show up. Macau's magic is everywhere, if you know where to look. And I was determined to find it all. What makes a trip truly special? The people. My guest house owner, Mr. Wong, didn't just give me a key, he gave me insider tips and genuine warmth. At a back alley food stall, a woman who'd baked egg tarts for 50 years greeted me with smiles and the best pastry I've ever tasted. We barely spoke the same language, but food is universal. I met backpackers from around the world, Australia, Germany, South Korea, swapping stories and travel tips in hostel lounges. They led me to a hidden hiking trail on Cologne Island I'd never have found alone. Even strangers on the street were eager to help, sometimes walking with me to my destination. These moments, shared meals, laughter, kindness, are the real souvenirs. You can't buy them, they're the heart of travel. Macau's greatest treasure isn't in its vaults, it's in its people. Every connection stitched my journey together. That's what I'll remember most. Let's talk food. Macau is a paradise for your taste buds. First stop, the legendary Macanese egg tart. Flaky, creamy, caramelized, pure heaven for about $1. Next, the pork chop bun, crispy outside, juicy inside, and worth every second in line at Tai Lei Loi Kei. Then, Macanese cuisine, African chicken, baked, spicy, rich with peanuts and coconut, a fusion of Portugal, Africa, and Asia. Minchi, minced meat, potatoes, fried egg, comfort food, Macau style. Dim sum, absolutely. Delicate dumplings, bamboo steamers, and bowls of wonton noodle soup from tiny shops. Almond cookies and beef jerky from the food street near the ruins of St. Paul's. Free samples everywhere. My advice? Try everything. Every meal is an adventure. My $600 budget was mostly a food budget, and I have zero regrets. In Macau, eating is exploring. The city's flavors tell its story. And I was hungry for every chapter. From street snacks to home-cooked classics, I tasted it all. Food here isn't just a meal, it's a memory, and every bite was worth it. Trust me, come hungry. How did I make $600 last? Smart choices and local secrets. The best food is in street stalls and local eateries, cheap, delicious, and authentic. Lunch was bakery snacks, dinner was wherever locals packed the tables. Free entertainment is everywhere. Fountain shows, cable car rides, and light displays at the casinos. Macau's top sites, Sonato Square, ruins of St. Paul's, Ma Temple, are all free to visit. I took a bus to Cologne Island for less than $1, hiked peaceful trails, and found quiet beaches. Little things add up. I carried a reusable water bottle, skipped pricey souvenirs, and shopped at local markets. Think like a local, not a tourist. Eat where they eat, go where they go. By doing that, I stayed on budget and had a richer, more authentic experience. Macau proved you don't need a lot of money to have the time of your life. The real luxury? Living the adventure, and I wouldn't change a thing. As I left Macau, I realized I'd gained far more than I'd spent. I came with $600, but left with memories, warm egg tarts, laughter with new friends, ancient temples beside neon towers. Macau is a paradox, spectacle and serenity, tradition and thrill. Its soul isn't in price tags, but in smiles, stories, and shared moments. I gambled nothing, but I won everything. The best adventures connect you to people and places on a real human level. Macau is more than a destination, it's a feeling. I hope my story shows you a side of Macau that's for everyone, no matter your budget. There's a world of amazing places and people out there. Thanks for coming along on this journey. Where should we go next? Let's find out. Together.